Hi, this is Mark Bowser with TakeActionSales.com. Have you ever had a prospect who gave you one of those objections that you really couldn't answer because there was not a true objection tied to it? For example, your prospect said, I think I just want to go home and think it over. Or, I think I'll go home and I'll sleep on it. Well, let me ask you a question. Do they really go home and think it over? Do they really sleep on it and then make their decision? Well, in most cases, absolutely not. So why do they say it? Well, it's a push-off. It's a way to get you out the door, to leave them alone. Well, how do you handle this type of objection? Well, classic sales trainer John Hammond had the perfect answer many, many years ago. He said, when a customer gives you one of those objections that you really can't answer, just simply calmly smile and ask, Mr. Prospect, I know you have a good reason for feeling that way. Do you mind if I ask what that is? Or another way you could put it is, Mrs. Prospect, I know you have a good reason for thinking that way. Do you mind if I ask what that is? Now, he has only had, in all the sales calls that he's made throughout his entire multi-decade career, he's only had a handful of people refuse to answer that question. And so most people will answer it. Now, when they give you that answer, that's the true objection. Answer that true objection, and you have a very, very good chance of closing that sale. So good luck. Go out there and make some sales. And don't forget to check us out at TakeActionSales.com, where you find great sales training resources, and you can even have great seminars by bringing us in-house to your location. Again, that's TakeActionSales.com. Have a great day. God bless. Hi, this is Mark Bowser with TakeActionSales.com. Have you ever had one of those frustrating selling situations where you've made a great presentation, you've tied the pain that the customer has to the benefits, the solution to their problem, and you know that your product or service is the best solution for them, and they know it as well, but for some reason, they just won't move forward. They just won't step up and sign the agreement. They just won't move forward and agree to the proposal. It's frustrating, isn't it? Well, what do you do in those situations? Well, here's what I call the last-ditch effort close. I learned this from Brian Tracy. What you do is you're gathering up all your samples and you're gathering up your presentation package, and you're getting ready to make your exit to the parking lot, if you will. Before you do, you just simply turn to the prospect and you say, Mr. Prospect, I'm always trying to improve my skills as a sales professional to be able to service my customers more effectively. And it'd be really helpful if you just answer one question for me. What was it today that kept you from going forward? Now, when you ask that question, and many of them will answer it, when they give you that answer, that's the true objection. That's the true problem that's keeping them from stepping forward. Now, when they give you that answer, you just simply say, oh, Mr. Prospect, I'm so sorry. That's my fault. I thought I had communicated that clearly to you, and I obviously didn't. So it'll only take a minute, and let me explain to you what the answer to your question is. And you just simply sit back down and you answer their question. Now you're telling the absolute truth because you did everything you can to try to communicate that to them. Years ago, as I was being trained as a professional speaker by Speakers USA Incorporated, they used to tell us is if you can't get your message across to your customer or to your audience, then it's your fault because you can change your approach. And so, for some reason, you didn't make it clear to the customer. And for some reason, they didn't pick up on it. Even if you did communicate it, they didn't get it. And so when they give you that last reason of why they didn't purchase, if you can answer that, you have a very good reason, a very good shot of closing the rest of that sale. Give it a try. It's a great close. Now go out there and make some great sales. And don't forget to check us out at TakeActionSales.com. That's TakeActionSales.com, and we have some great sales training resources for you, a great sales training newsletter to sign up for, as well as if you want to bring us in-house to do some sales training for you and your team, we're available for that as well. Again, that's TakeActionSales.com. Make it a great day. God bless you.